Namaste. I am Nikita, yoga teacher and wellness coach at the Roots Yoga and Wellness community. This channel is a space where you can reconnect with yourself, restore your balance, and grow through yoga and other healthy lifestyle choices. This short sequence is designed to boost your digestion, reduce bloating, and bring calmness to your belly. So let's begin with the practice. So first we are going to start with few warm-ups. So we will open hands and go right and then left side and come back. Now we'll put right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. We'll do deep belly breathing. So as we breathe in, we will feel the air. We are inhaling and our belly is coming outward like a protruded stomach or a balloon. Okay, when we feel the air inside when we blow the balloon, the abdomen comes out, right? The same way. Okay, so we'll do it 5 times, deep belly breathing. Put your left hand on the chest as I have already said. Let's get started. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, squeeze your abdomen. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly and gently put your both the hands on the knees and we may open our eyes. Now put your right hand on the left knee and the left hand at the back. Okay, and just we will move to the side like this. Just twist your body and look to the left shoulder like this. Let's activate our breathing and stimulate the abdominal organs. Again, put your left hand on the right hand just at the back and twist your body, the trunk area, and look to the right shoulder. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and come back. Okay, so now we are going to come on all fours, cat and cow movement. So as you breathe in, hip push back and try to keep your elbows facing each other. Okay, so we have a tendency to push the elbows, overextension, hyperextension, but we have to keep in mind to always keep the alignment correct to have the maximum benefit out of the asanas. Okay, so here we have to focus that our wrist and our shoulder should be in one straight line, and the elbow which is facing outside, we have to just roll it inward, and your both the elbows should be facing each other so that the weight is divided all over the hand. Okay, now as you inhale, hip push back and look up, and exhale, chin to the chest. We may look towards the navel. Again, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, Remember that we are just beginning with the practice, stimulating the digestive organs. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we'll do the cat pose and lift the leg up. Okay, so basically it is called Marjari Asana and Bithili Asana. Okay, so we'll combine. Look up, breathe in. As we breathe out, just bring the nose to the knee. If you cannot bring the nose to the knee, that is completely okay. We will just pull the leg in and look towards the knee. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and relax. So we'll switch the side. Right leg up now. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and relax. All good? Okay, so just roll the wrist like this and relax your wrist and hands. In and out, just relax. Okay, now we will just sit down and keep the legs straight, spine straight. Okay, now lift your hands up, breathe in. As you breathe out, lower back, we will push outside. Keep the spine stretched from the tailbone till the upper back, okay, till the neck, and then just slowly and gently go forward. Paschimottanasana, knee to the nose. Now, if you find it difficult to touch the knee to the nose, that is completely okay. You don't have to push yourself. Just go forward, and then how much ever you can go ahead. It can be like you can keep your hands on the ankle, on your this shin bone, wherever your hand goes to the maximum, and you can feel the stretch at the back. That is the limit for you. Okay, so always remember to follow your body and the breath. If the both are matching together and one is not stopping for the other, you are at the correct place. Okay, so let's come back. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now come back and put your both the hands at the back of the hip and just bend your both the knees. There should be hip distance gap between your knee and the feet. Okay, and just flatten your feet, like your toes, your heels should be equally placed on the mat, and then both the hands at the back. First we will lift the chest up. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the hip up and keep pushing the hip upward. Breathe in, breathe out. You can tuck the chin to the chest. 1. Keep breathing. 2. Feel the abdomen to be completely stretching and the back is supporting your abdomen. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, relax here and we will just do gentle Baddha Asana, butterfly pose. So your feet together, knees outward. Gently we will just put your both the hands forward and just relax your spine here. You don't have to overbend yourself. Okay, this is just to relax the shoulder and the thighs. Okay, all right, come back and now we are going to do half fish twist, which is Ardha Matsyendra Asana. So just bring the legs again on the front and then we will bend the left leg and just keep it outside the right knee, and remember to keep the spine straight. It should not just go out of your head because we are focusing on the front part. Okay, your spine has to be straight throughout. Okay, now keep the knee straight as much as possible and you have to flatten the feet here also. Okay, right hand lift up and then see, I'm showing you two options. For those who are beginners, you can just hold like this with the right hand, hold the left knee and then bring the left hand at the back, keep the spine straight and look to the left shoulder. This is creating a twist on the abdomen, massaging and crunching your abdominal organs. Okay, and now who are like a regular practitioner and you find that you can go ahead with this practice, then we will do one more. Lift the hand up and just bring your elbow outside the left knee like this. Okay, and then left hand at the back, look to the left shoulder. Remember to keep the spine straight and as much as possible to keep the both shoulders straight. Look to the left side, breathe in, breathe out. 1, 2, normal breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now come back. Leg straight. Now right knee bend and the right leg outside or the left. Now with the left hand hold, right hand at the back, keep the spine straight, breathe in, breathe out. So for the regular practitioners, you can put the elbow outside the knee and keep the spine straight. Keep breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now come back, keep the legs together. Now we are going to move on to cat pose, and from cat pose we will go to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, see, again we have to see whether you are a beginner or regular practitioner. For the beginners, it might be little difficult to push the heels down. You can feel a like very much stretch on the back of the leg or pain. So in that case you can lift the heels up and bend the knee a little bit, but for the regular practitioners you can push the heels down, contract your knees, pull the knee a little bit upward and push the hip towards the ceiling. Just bring the head in between both the hands and look towards the knee and hold it here. 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale and pull the abdominal upward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring the right leg forward. Okay, so we are going to do Trikona Asana, triangle pose. For triangle pose, we will lift our body up like this and then turn the left leg forward. Okay, so it's easy because I am using the alignment mat, and by the way, this mat is really good. It is a Tego mat which is very soft. It has a very good grip. So if you are using a mat, and if you want a good grip, anti-sweat and very softy mat, then you can go for this Tego mat. I'm not doing any brand promotion here, but when we do yoga poses, it's very necessary that you have good grip, and this is the mat till yoga mat till now I have got, and it's the best I can say, so you can use it. Okay, coming back, so here is the triangle pose. I am standing, right leg outside and left leg uh, facing forward, and see, because of this line you can understand that your heel and the left arch of the foot should be straight. Okay, now both the hands open to the side, and now we will go right side and lift the left hand up. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now here we will turn like this. Left leg will come in, and we are going to do twisted Trikonasana, Parivrita Trikonasana. For this, I will show you two options. One is left hand can be just kept outside the right foot, okay, like this, and you can lift the right hand up. And if you are a regular practitioner and you do twisted triangle, then you can put the left hand outside the right foot and then lift the right hand up. You can just look down to maintain the balance, and if you think that your head turning towards the hand will make you maintain the balance well, then you can also look towards the hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, I am losing my balance. It's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come back. It had a good twist on my stomach. I hope you are also getting the twist and the crunch. Okay, now on the other side. So left leg outside and the right leg will be forward. Both the hands open to the side, and then left hand down, 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 right hand up. Breathe in, breathe out. 1, 2, keep breathing. Okay, now come back and then twisted triangle. So right leg will come again in. So two options, you can follow either of the two. Right leg, right hand in, and then left hand up. 1, keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Come back. So from here we will bring the leg forward, and then we will sit down. Okay, so now I'll just turn this side because I feel this side comfortable. Now lie down on your back. So if you are having a bun like me, then this can become your pillow, or you can just put one towel or something under the neck, or you can just lie down like that. Okay, so bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana, both the hands down to the side of the hip. Now inhale 5 breaths, exhale, lift the hip up, and now breathe in, breathe out. And slowly and gently relax your lower back, and then both the legs straight. We'll do Supta Matsyendra Asana. Okay, so for that we will just lift the left knee Okay, Pavan Mukta Asana, one by one. So right leg straight, left knee bend, and then just press the thigh on the abdomen. This gives a very good pressure on the abdominal organs. So if you feel really bloated, not you are not able to digest, you always feel heavy, then doing this early in the morning really helps. And then relax. Right side, press the thigh on the abdomen, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And now bring your both the legs and press both the legs. If anybody of you have neck shoulder pain, like frozen shoulder, spondylitis, then you can just lie down. And anybody, everybody, I mean, who are healthy enough that you don't have any pain, any kind of uneasiness on the upper back, shoulder, neck, then we can lift the head up and try to touch the nose to the knee and press well your abdomen with the thighs. One, keep breathing. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. Relax. Now left leg will be straight, and bring the right leg like this, lift it, and with the left hand just pull your right knee on the left side. Just you can just adjust lifting the left side hip a little bit, and then press the knee to the outside, and right hand will be open towards the right side. You can look down towards the right shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, and come back. Other side, right leg straight, left knee bend, open the left hand to the left side, right, bring the right hand outside the left knee and pull the leg to the right side. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Come back and then lie down straight. Both the hands on the side and just relax. You can bring your right hand on the belly and gently close your eyes. Bring the awareness to your whole body and feel the relaxation as you have moved your body. How is it feeling right now? It's feeling relaxed, stretched. No pain. All the energy is being released and you are feeling relaxed. So your abdominal organs are feeling relaxed as it has got all the massage. You can just move your hand up and down to massage your belly. And feel the blood flowing on each and every part of your abdomen to all the organs. All the cells are activated and you are feeling lighter now. Thank you everybody for practicing with me today. Do this practice 5 times a week for a month and let me know in the comments below how are you feeling after you have practiced for one long month? I'm sure you will feel better. Like, comment, share, and subscribe the channel to know about the latest videos. And once again, thank you for joining this digestive friendly practice. Stay light, stay rooted. Namaste.